Hi, I'm Angela Shaw, and I'm one of your Food Safety Extension Specialists. And today I'm going to talk about water quality from a food safety perspective. I'm one of the members of our produce safety team. We are comprised of both faculty, staff, and county extension specialists from around Iowa. So why water quality and produce? Well, if you did not know, in 2015, 42% of all the illnesses associated with what we ate came from produce. Now, what produce items? Well, those that are typically eaten raw are the ones that we are most concerned of. So why produce? Why water? Well, in Iowa, we have a lot of produce growers, and throughout that opportunity, they use a lot of water within their establishments. So water for irrigation, fertigation, spraying, washing, cooling, all the various elements of making sure our produce is healthy and sound. So that's why water quality matters. That's why the safety of the water matters. When we talk about water safety, we're talking about leach from all surrounding agricultural places. We're talking about wildlife, having our cats and dogs in the facility or in the field. So all of these applications can affect the water quality or the water safety surrounding what touches our produce. So you say, what water sources? Well, we have a scale that we say low risk to high risk. Low risk meaning those that are municipal water supplies. So if you get it from your city, they're testing it every day to ensure that there are low amounts of E. coli present so it won't make you sick. As we get towards groundwater, which is one of the most popular sources of water for our produce growers, which is wells, we see our risk level goes higher, depending upon if you are testing your water for the presence of E. coli or not. Simply saying that it's never gotten me sick or my family's been drinking it for 20 years is not good enough. We need to be testing. And then a growing place that people are using is a lot of our surface water, using our streams, our rivers, or even things like rain barrels. So these surface water sources are free to the environment, as well as our little furry friends can get in them, die in them, as well as our feathery friends can fly over them and cause their fecal matter to get into the water sources. So they're our highest risk for food safety when we talk about water. We did a mini project here in Iowa. We wanted to go out to our produce farms and we wanted to see where are we with related to microbial safety. We took 80 samples across Iowa that represent, and 21% of those samples were positive for E. coli. Now the range is 1 to 68,000 cells. Why is that so? Why is there a wide range? And why is this important? Well, if you were to consume between 1 and 10 cells of E. coli, it could make you deadly sick. So even though we're looking at generic E. coli, that's an indicator of E. coli 0157. These numbers are very alarming, 21%. And within our sample, 7% of those came from well water sources. So these are wells that people said, we've been using them forever. They're safe for our families, and they still had E. coli at high levels. 81% of those positives came from surface water. So once again, as we're trying to be good stewards of the environment and reuse water, we need to watch our sources. Now, 7 of those 21 positive were above the FDA's recommended level, which means that if you were to consume it or drink it, or if it got on your produce, it can make you sick. So one observation we saw was this crystal clear water sample that we got over, I'm going to say, in central Iowa from a stream source. Stream source was crystal clear, but it had 47,000 cells of E. coli in it. So like we say in food safety, just because it looks like it's cooked doesn't mean it's cooked. So how can you help us? Well, number one, we're doing Produce Safety Alliance grower trainings throughout the state, as well as we want to promote water testing for all of our farmers throughout the state. This is our website, safeproduce.cals.istate. You can have tons of information on how you can keep your produce safe. I'm Angela Shaw, and we want to keep your food safe.